Chapter 5 Life Lessons. After Kino gathered himself, he started to make his way up the mountain. Axel followed right behind. They made their way over the mountain and onto the finish line. As they reached the finish line, each island already had a chosen one, celebrating at the finish line with friends, family members, and current team members. Kino was still at disbelief at what happened on the mountain cliffside. "Thanks again for saving my life." Kino thanked Axel as he said his goodbyes. No need to thank me, Kino. I was doing what any other Sunda would have done. Walk with your head up, Kino. Everything will be fine. Not everyone is meant to be on the team. The gods surely have other plans for you, Axel said as he tried to cheer up Kino. "Goodbye, till our paths cross again," Axel told Kino as they shook hands. Kino felt a strong connection as he said goodbye to Axel. They both went their separate ways. Tears fell down Kino's face as he made his way toward Uncle Suzu and Chiyo. Chiyo ran up to Kino and tried to console him. "It's okay, Kino. You tried your best. For me, you will always be the best Leo on the island." "Thank you." With tears running down his face, he looked down at Chiyo and hugged him. Uncle Suzu walked toward Kino with displeasure. Even though Uncle Suzu was disappointed, he always found the right words to say. He put his hands on Kino's shoulder. "My son, it's okay. The gods have other plans for you. Sometimes, for us to succeed in life, we must learn how to fail. We must learn how to pick up ourselves when we hit rock bottom. There is no such thing as coincidence, only life lessons and what we do about it when we find ourselves in those types of situations. All you can do is give everything you have inside in any challenge you are faced with. And that, my son, is more than enough." Uncle Suzu shared some wisdom with Kino. "Come, let us head back home. Don't want to miss our ride again." Uncle Suzu turned around and walked toward the ferry boat. Kino and Chiyo followed right behind Uncle Suzu as they made their way to the ferry. The only ones to stay behind were the victorious ones, as they celebrated their victories with their loved ones. Each ferry departed to the islands. Kino was saddened but mostly disappointed with himself, feeling he had let down his mother and father. All Kino could think of the remainder of the trip was what he would do now. He had dreamed of making the team ever since he could remember. Night was upon them as they reached Wasakaleo. They got off the ferry and everyone went back to their homes. The three walked back to Suzu's home. "Chiyo, I think it's time for you to head to your home, son," said Uncle Suzu. Chiyo nodded and said goodbye as he started his walk toward his home. Kino was still sad for what had happened that day. As he got home, Kino went straight to bed with pain in his heart. Uncle Suzu made his way to Kino's room and sat next to him. He laid sulking, face down on a pillow. "Son, pain is part of life. The key is what you do in times of pain. Even though you don't like it, it will develop something in you that can only be developed in those tough times. The pain will pass. You will get through this. But how the pain changes you is totally up to you," said Uncle Suzu. "But Uncle, I did my best. I was so close to the finish line. Why am I cursed with a good heart?" Kino sobbed. "Difficulties are part of life. Feeling sorry for yourself will not do you any good. You are not weak, son. You are strong. The pain will pass, and you will give birth to new strength. Don't just go through it, go through it. Today didn't go as you planned, because the gods have other plans. Shake off the doubt. Dust off the negativity. You are where you need to be. Like fire, you are going to feel your destiny calling you out. Might not have happened today, and that's okay. It's still in you." Uncle Suzu left Kino with some foresight and knowledge. His words soothed Kino's pain.